address, his own MAC address, and all that stuff. This is exactly the original package which Daniel took to write his tool for crafting these packages there. So I hope now we're good again. So cross fingers that it works. Okay, now it did work. Great. So I will scroll up a little bit just to see it from the beginning. These are all packets. So okay, this is leap response. So you see this, and this here you see this find supplicant nonce line, which is part of the key derivation process. Here's the other nonce, and what you see here is when we have collected all the nonces, it's just an easy computation. It's just a little bit SHA-1 and some HMAC, and out there falls the CTK. What I originally wanted to additionally showed you, but this is okay. This is it showed you that it also breaks the leap authentication, but I'm unable to show it to you right now because scrollback buffer is too short. This is, but trust me, maybe have an. No. Where do you,
we can?
We have captured that. Do we have the USB stick here? Okay, so we'll just continue. If you want to see it in more detail, just come over. We have captured it. I can show it to you in live again. It's a universally repeatable.
The crucial point is getting the CTK anyway.
Yeah.
Once we dispose of the CTK, all say subsequent intra-AP communication is kind of readable by us, which means once the access points between them start exchanging key material, the pairwise master keys of the clients, and those of you who have experience, say, in wireless hacking or WPA hacking, know what a pairwise master key is. It's the crypto material used for the
it's the basic
for the clients. And once we get those, which are in turn encrypted by the CTKs, it's game over.
Yep.
So getting the CTK is the crucial part in it.
So
and the CTK again is the one that is.
No,
just to finish it and
yeah, this is CTK. Yep. No, just a little bit above.
Okay. Yeah.
The last one line of hex code. This is the actual CTK, which is just derived between these two devices, and just take the encrypted data, just decrypt it. That's all. And now you also can take part in that whole infrastructure, and you know the infrastructure authentication password. So you can do this infrastructure authentication process by yourself, by your own hacking tool, and all that stuff. So it's open now for every purpose you want to.
Okay. So to summarize this up a bit, I mean, besides the crypto details, and we believe us, we saved you from much of the stuff. We only give a tip of an iceberg. Besides this, it turns out, again, in the intro I said it's about discussing protocol design, and it turns out, as Ollie said, build a house in sand. Build an extra key generation on a supposedly insecure authentication mechanism that in the overall doesn't work. So far for the for the SWAN world, for completeness sake, there has been a more or less exciting attack against the WLSEs, where they had hard-coded usernames that couldn't be disabled. I mean, that's back in 2004. But just think about it. Even in 2004, deploying devices with hard-coded usernames, not changeable, full admin access, not this, no workarounds. I mean, this shows how kind of broken this world of solutions is. But we have a second part that we will go through a bit faster, I think. I have no idea of the time, but people coming in gives a sign that other talks might be finished. So we are certainly good with 10 to 15 minutes. This is maybe simple, maybe not so simple overview of the whole picture in the latest generation, Cisco Unified Wireless Network. The interesting points here are there is wireless LAN controllers. Those are the devices deploying, say, configurations to access points. And there is, I mixed up the first one is the management entity, which was the WLSE in the old world. And now those devices are the LAN controllers pushing config details to the access points, which now, in this generation, this world, the access points are dumb. They are no more autonomous as they have been before. Again, we try to figure out what can be wrong in this world. Is there any security vulnerabilities? And firing up a simple sniffer, simply firing up Wireshark gave us the first surprise. What is this? What we saw is syslog data sent to a broadcast address. How crazy is this? And this gives, besides being funny a bit, this gives an idea how immature to some degree all this stuff is. Stuff like this shouldn't be present in high-level network equipment sold in 2009. And we'll see more of this kind of stuff. That's a question.
Is that a configuration option, or was that hard-coded into the configuration?
It is configurable, but it's just a default state. How crazy is this even default state to broadcast syslog messages? Sorry? Yeah. I did not repeat the questions. Hopefully you don't mind me. I'll do my best in the future. Again, we started looking at it, trying to understand what happens, and it turns out the main protocol is one that is called CAPWAP, which is kind of based on DTLS, that is essentially a UDP-based TLS, and all security-relevant data is encrypted and authenticated, which brings up questions. Read the RFCs. This is something that Daniel likes to do, like other people read, comics or novels. He reads RFCs. Then again, some funny stuff turned up. Look at this. In the main RFC on CAPWAP, there is, the order when CAPWAP is run over IPv4, UDP checksuming should be essentially disabled, set to 3. Given we are network, I said, who needs annoying stuff like checksums anyway? This again gives an idea of the maturity of this world of solutions at the current point. Following up on CAPWAP, we try to figure out, there's 3 questions at the time.
5 minutes.
Yeah, okay, no questions. But 5 minutes is sufficient, but here's the question.
It's more of an observation about the last slide. UDP transport is unreliable, and you're basically calling out and saying that checksums on unreliable transport is something that we should be concerned about.
Thanks for the comment. The comment was that, UDP is unreliable by nature, so checksums might have a function, and calling for disabling checksums on an unreliable transport protocol might be calling for trouble. Thanks for the comment. So CAPWAP, we try to figure out, what's the crypto code, what's the algorithms, is there any known vulnerabilities in the crypto code, what about the certificates, where do they come from, and all this stuff. And we did not yet have the opportunity to dig very deeply into this. So we feel there is more skeletons in the closet that we are discussing in the next slides.